The 9/11 thing is so overused. I swear mainstream media love it so much. I know. And it wasn't used at all. It's a post-October 7 rehashing. I've been interviewed a million times by all of these outlets. I've had profiles, puff pieces, whatever. Many, many years past the point of the 9/11 comments, they would just like briefly mention it or never mention it at all. It just got spammed after Cuomo deployed it against Zohran Mamdani. Even though it was ineffective, it was effective in terms of setting a precedent. Anytime this person is discussed, the 9/11 comments will be discussed alongside it. It's totally disingenuous. But the problem is, I talk a lot. So there's no expectation, at least from my perspective, at least from where I'm standing, because I'm not running for office or anything like that, for anyone to operate like a surrogate for me. I don't expect Bernie Sanders to know the context behind every single thing that I've said. So the best possible thing that they can do is go, I don't care. Like, this is utterly irrelevant in the realm of elections. This is utterly irrelevant. People talk a lot. This guy talks a lot. He's a talker. He's a yapper. You're going to arrive at something that sounds stupid or silly. It has an exactly 0% success rate. I don't know why they keep spamming it after the candidate they try to attack with it keep winning. They keep spamming it because even if they can't take out the candidate, at least they can take out a messenger. Because I think at this stage, how I perceive myself is utterly irrelevant. How mainstream media perceives me, how corporate media perceives me is far more relevant to understand why they're behaving this way. And from their perspective, this is a threat. This is a large enough platform, a large enough force that is capable of galvanizing a base of support for the left insurgent candidacies that will go up against corporate interests that needs to be dismantled, defanged, discredited in some capacity. And that's precisely what's going on, which is why I find it rather strange when people who are like, well, I'm a progressive, but Hasan really needs to shut the fuck up. Like, when I hear takes like that, I'm like, you have no understanding of anything. You think you are making a reasonable critique here, but what you're doing is falling for the trap that, antagonistic people in positions of power are setting for you. The moment that you concede on your opposition's framing, if you oppose corporate interests, if you oppose do-nothing Democrats, if you oppose reactionary Republicans, and you turn around and you actually concede on their framing, you're falling for their trap. You're falling for their trap. It's pundit brain. You're not a consultant, but you're falling for it. So one must ask the question why all of these other politicians that you admire and adore are not falling for it. You won't catch AOC doing it. You won't catch Bernie Sanders doing it. You won't catch Zohran doing it. You won't catch Abdul doing it. You won't catch Chris Rabb doing it. Mayla Kiros, Donovan McKinney. Why don't they do this? Why don't all of the politicians that you like, why don't they do it? And if they're not doing it and they're seeing something different from what you're interpreting here, even if you are sincere, even if you're sincere in the fear that you have about a negative impact that I might have on a race due to my association, due to my radical nature, due to the format of this platform that I'm on, where I'm talking for hours on end on contentious issues, and there's always going to be unique opportunities to clip me in bad faith, to frame something that I'm saying negatively. Even if you have a sincere concern that it's going to disparage your favorite content creator or your favorite, not content creator, your favorite politician, why doesn't your favorite politician do the same? Because at the end of the day, they understand, just like the Democratic Socialists of America understand, that there is a necessity for independent media. There's a necessity for these platforms. We need to exist. I'm not overemphasizing my importance here in any way, shape, or form. I don't think I'm all that significant at the end of the day. But I will say this, broadly speaking, without drop site, without breaking points, without myself, without Majority Report, without all of these different places where insurgent candidates can launch their campaigns to be in front of as many eyeballs as possible, without Zeteo, the Abdul al-Sayed campaign would not have gotten the strong reception that it desperately needed. Secular talk as well. Without the lever, this media ecosystem is an absolute necessity, especially when corporate media will never give you an opportunity to deliver your message to as broad an audience as possible. So if you consider yourself to be a part of this insurgent left movement? Why would you? Why would you defang it?